In concert. I saw Tim McGraw with Skinner. Ready? Thanks for joining us on Indivisible with John Stubbins. I'm here live in Alabama, Cullman, Alabama, with Mo Brooks. Mo is running for Senate, and we sure hope he wins. We back him 1,000%. How you doing, Mo?
I'm doing great. We got some good rockin' music, don't we?
We do. It's fantastic. It's raining here, but we love it because it's Patriots gathered for the Trump rally. And look, Mo, you know what's going on down in Afghanistan. Biden doesn't have control of it. He's losing his grip. I think he needs to be impeached, don't you?
Well, we needed to withdraw from Afghanistan. We should not continue to sacrifice our lives and our treasury for a country that does not appreciate that sacrifice on our part. So we should withdraw. In my judgment, we should have withdrawn back in 2011 when mission was accomplished and we killed Osama bin Laden.
Yes.
A decade later, the withdrawal is taking place, but Joe Biden has botched it. There are military leaders who know how to properly withdraw military forces under the kind of circumstances that we're in Afghanistan, and for whatever reason that I don't understand, Joe Biden just ignored, as Commander-in-Chief, he ignored that advice. By way of example, we should have been withdrawing in the winter, which is not the fighting season.
Right.
In Afghanistan, they have seasons in which they fight because it's bitter cold. They fight in the summer.
Yes, sir.
So we gave the Taliban an edge that we did not need to give them by withdrawing when they are at their fighting strength and peak.
Right. And not only that, think about this, folks. With everything going on in Afghanistan right now, I spent all day yesterday with my friend Laura Logan and Gunner trying to get people out of there safely to the airport. But while that's going on and our attention is on Afghanistan, look at the border because it's still happening right underneath our back. Our border is a sieve and nothing is being done about it. And I guarantee you, Mo Brooks is feeling that down here and the people of Alabama.
People need to understand the dangers that are associated with our poor southern border. Just to tick off a few of them. Number one, over 2,000 Americans are killed each year on American soil they die at the hands of illegal aliens.
Yes.
So you're talking about 2,000 Americans who would be alive today if we'd had secure borders in the past. 2,000 Americans who are alive today that will be dead a year from now because of our poor southern border, but it doesn't end there.
That's right.
You've got deadly narcotics that are being smuggled across our poor southern border, killing more than 30,000 Americans a year. This is serious stuff.
Yes.
Then you've got the tax aspect of it. Each illegal alien in America, on average, costs American citizens roughly $8,000 to $9,000 a year in net tax losses. That's money that could have been spent to benefit Americans, or heaven forbid, if we had conservatives in control, it could have been kept in the pockets of taxpayers.
Yes.
Is now gone. And then you've got another adverse economic effect. That's the suppression of wages and the losses of jobs for American citizens because of employers who are all too anxious to hire illegal aliens at cheap labor rates rather than paying Americans what the job market would otherwise dictate.
Right. And everybody knows I had General Flynn on my show right before we had gone to Tulsa. And one of the things that really bothered us and made our blood boil is all the resources that are being spent down at that border while we have homeless veterans that are on the streets, and all our tax money is going to help these illegal aliens. Meanwhile, our homeless vets get nothing. The American people have had it. We the people have had it. And I know this is why we need Mo Brooks in the Senate. Mo, I just wanted to ask you this. What about this cancel culture nonsense? What about this transgender nonsense? We've had it.
The First Amendment is critical to having a properly functioning republic. The discourse of ideas. When you have a certain perspective that is stifled by censorship or in other ways where the cancel culture gets involved and threatens people's jobs and livelihoods, that's wrong. That's a betrayal of our republic, and we need to fight back.
Yes.
On another issue, if nothing else, think about this, people. You've got folks who are running Washington in the White House, in the Senate, and in the House of Representatives who are science deniers.
Right.
They have forgotten the basic differences between men and women, and for some unfathomable reason, think that a man who pretends to be a woman is in fact a woman. He's still a man.
Right.
He's just a man who's pretending to be a woman.
And he can't get pregnant.
And we're spending time on the House floor debating whether a man who pretends to be a woman is really a woman or not.
It's nonsense.
If they don't get that basic principle that's been in effect since the creation of humanity, since Adam and Eve, why would you trust them with any other public policy?
Exactly. And people, listen, we've got to get a grip on this. This has to be a plan of attack now, because we are losing our country, and you can see what's happening in these classrooms, board meetings. People have had it with this CRT, this nonsense that they're pushing on us. Fight back, stand up, say no. We're not going to tolerate it. By the way, sir, how is your Senate campaign going?
Right now it's going fairly well, but I'm up against the special interest groups, the swamp that Donald Trump fought so hard to drain.
Yes, sir.
And I need help. We're ahead in the polls, but I'm going to be viciously attacked by third parties and by other campaigns, and so I need reinforcements. I need volunteers, and I need contributions.
How can people contribute to you?
Go to mobrooks.com, easy to remember, MOBROOKS.com, if you want MAGA Mo in the United States Senate.
God bless you. Thank you so much, Senator.
My pleasure. Thank you. All right.
You're needed at the tent.
All right. Got to go to the tent.
Thank you very much.